Let me show you how to get marks for AO3 in the middle of a mind blank. We've all been there. You're in the middle of the exam, nerves are high, your mind is racing, and you get asked to evaluate a theory, and suddenly your mind goes blank. I've come up with a method that is going to save you, and all you need to remember is Marie. M-A-R-I-E. I am aware that my acronym seems very self-obsessed, but I swear it was an accident, but I do secretly love it. The M stands for methodological issues, the A, alternative perspectives, the R is real life application, the I is issues and debates, and the E is evidence. Firstly, think about methodological issues. For example, is a theory supported by data that is likely to be affected by social desirability bias, or results from lab experiments that lack ecological validity? Just make sure the examples are all contextualised to the question, and at the end you link back to the theory. Number 2, alternative theories. It's likely in a topic that you've been studying you have an alternative perspective. For example, if the question is about biological explanations, you have probably learnt a situational explanation as well. You can simply use this alternative theory to suggest that the theory that you're discussing may not be a complete explanation due to other theories that also have credible research support. Number 3 is real life application. This is probably the weakest point because it's the easiest one for students to make up in the exam. However, it is still eligible to gain marks in the exam. You can simply state that the strength of the theory has got good real-world application, and then you can just think of a relevant real-world example. And then to develop your point, you could just discuss what implications this may have. For example, it may have positive effects on the economy. Number 4, issues and debates. When issues and debates are used as evaluation, they do tend not to be the strongest paragraphs. However, again, they still will get you some credit. You can simply bring in one of your issues and debates, for example, reductionism versus holism, but do not attempt to discuss multiple debates in one paragraph. And finally, evidence. It's likely that you know a piece of research from somewhere on the specification. Potentially you just learned it's AO1, for example, Ash or Godden and Badley, and you can simply bring this in for supportive evidence. If you do this, just make sure that you focus on the findings of the research rather than the procedure, and you clearly state how this research supports or contradicts the theory in discussion. I hope you found this useful, and don't forget to follow for more quick tips to improve your exam grade for AQA A-Level Psychology.